All right, today we have another Marvel Champions unboxing, War Machine, which I am very, very, very excited about. I've always loved War Machine's character. From what I've seen, it's all about shooting, having a bunch of weapons. It's gonna be great. Let me just peel this off. I just got him today, so I am excited to open him up and review what he has in his box with you guys. All right, typical stuff. We got the poster. I believe he's probably going to come with aggression would be my guess. Okay, there's an alliance keyword. Appears on some player cards in this pack. When a player declares their intention to play an alliance card, any player may help pay the cost of that. That's nice. Oh, he's leadership. Sweet. Which I love. Leadership. It's probably my favorite aspect. Okay, set this right here. Maybe. Open this up. You know, I love Iron Man, but I wasn't a huge fan of his deck, his player cards that came in a core set. But when I saw Fantasy Flight's announcement of this a while back, I was really excited with the cards I did see. So, War Machine. 2 threat, 2 attack, 2 defense, locked and loaded. After you change to this form, place 5 ammo counters on War Machine. Rhodes gets 3 recovery. Oh, by the way, 5 and 6 on the hand size. Then he's got 10 hit points. Action, choose a War Machine card in your discard pile and shuffle it back into your deck. And then force response, when you change to this form, discard all your ammo. So ammo when your War Machine gets taken off when you are an alter ego. So Iron Man ally. After Iron Man enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a tech upgrade. Add it to your hand. That makes sense. 3 cost, 3 health, 2 and 2. Not bad. Munitions bunker. Alter ego action. Exhaust it to place 2 ammo counters there. Or, when you're a hero, you can exhaust it and move all the ammo counter there to War Machine. That is awesome. You could just stack that up with a ton of ammo. That's really good. I like that a lot. Upgraded chassis. He gains aerial. When you change your hero form, exhaust it to give him a tough status card. Nice. Gauntlet gun. Exhaust it to generate a wild resource for War Machine event and place 1 ammo counter. Nice. That's just every turn. You get 2 of those, it looks like. Missile launcher. Exhaust missile launcher and remove 1 ammo counter from War Machine to deal 2 damage to an enemy. And that gains ranged. Nice. Exhaust shoulder cannon. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. You can remove 1 ammo counter from War Machine to ready it. Ooh, so you can just over and over and over and over again as long as you've got the ammo. Repulsor beam. Remove 1 ammo counter to deal 4 damage. Ooh. So everything is based on these ammo counters. Remove 1 ammo counter to remove 3 threat. Nice, to get a little bit of a variation there from just attacking. Scorched Earth. Remove 3 ammo counters to deal 3 damage to each enemy in play. Wow. I'm really liking his cards. You get 2 of those. Full auto. Remove 4 ammo counters from War Machine and choose an enemy. Deal 8 damage to that enemy and it gains overkill. Man, I am pumped with these aspect cards. Or these War Machine cards. Now he's leadership by default. Which I believe this is the first time we get a Black Panther ally. Cost 4, 4 health. He takes 2 hits each time he does one of those, though. You may play the event attached to You may play the event attached to Black Panther as if it were in your hand. Okay. When he enters the play, choose a leadership event in your discard pile and attach to it face down. Okay, so it lets you reuse a leadership card. I guess that makes up for the fact that he's really going to only do 2 things and then he's out. Captain Marvel. This might be the first time we get her as well. She costs 5, 3 attack, but it takes 2 hits. The Thwart only takes 1. After she enters play, discard the top 4 cards of your deck. If you discard Lightning Resource, deal 3 damage to an enemy. If you discard more than 1, also stun them. Falcon, as an ally. When he enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each treachery looked at this way, remove 1 threat from the scheme. Goliath. He shows up in Ant-Man 2. Just recently watched that. He gets +4 attack until the end of the phase. At the end of the phase, discard him. Okay. Not bad. Command team uses 3 command counters. Exhaust it and remove a command counter to ready an ally. That's going to be nice. 3 of those. Sneak attack. Choose an ally in your hand. It shares a trait with your identity, which I believe he is an Avenger and a Soldier. Put that ally in the play. If the ally is still in play at the end of the phase, discard it. Which I think these are all Avengers, so they would all be affected by that. Save the day. Discard an ally you control to remove threat from a scheme equal to that ally's cost. 3 of those. Go down swinging. Discard an ally you control. Deal damage to an enemy equal to that ally's printed cost. So you use your allies a bunch when they're about to die. You can use some of these cards to get a bonus out of them. Make the call. This is a good card. Pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile and put it in the play under your control. Max 1 per deck. There's a resource. After you spin this card, heal a damage from an ally you control. Wow, I like that a lot. So there's the leadership cards, which, since it's my favorite aspect, definitely going to be keeping with him for a while. I always like to play with the pre-built decks a few times to get the feel for what the creators had before I start editing them. But here's the basic cards. Mockingbird, when she enters play, stun an enemy. Quinn Carrier. 2 against the world. Team up with Iron Man. Search your deck for a tech upgrade and put it into play. Shuffle your deck and ready both of them. Energy, Genius, and Strength. Equipment Malfunction. So now we are on to his obligation and enemy cards. Give to the Rhodes player. You can exhaust him to remove this from the game, or remove all ammo counters from your identity. If 2 or fewer ammo counters were removed, the card gains Surge, and then you just discard this. Our bad guy here, our Nemesis, is Living Laser. He has Quick Strike, and his attacks gain Piercing. So Quick Strike means he attacks right when he comes out, and he can go through those tough status cards. Deadly Light Show. Hinder 1 per player, and when defeated, deal 1 damage to each identity, and that's a crisis you have to deal with. Laser Strike. Discard an upgrade you control. If you can't, it gains Surge. Its boost is, if this resolves during an undefended attack, you discard an upgrade you control. Looks like 3 of those. So those are War Machine's cards. I am super pumped. I'm going to be playing right after this. Don't know who I'm going to play him against, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the other aspect cards that come with him. For aggression, we have As One, Alliance. That's that keyword we saw earlier. Exhaust an Avenger character and a Guardian character. Deal X damage to an enemy where X is the combined attack of those characters, and it gains Overkill. That's awesome. Max 2 per deck. Vigilante Training. Exhaust this card to remove 1 training counter from it. Choose a Justice event in your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. Stand Together. Alliance again. Hero Interrupt. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage from an attack, exhaust an Avenger character and a Guardian character. Prevent all of that damage. Deal that much damage to the attacking enemy. And Sidearm. Attached to an ally. They get +1 attack. And they gain range on their attacks. So a little bit of boost for your allies. You could probably pop that right in the pre-built deck. And then another 2 against the world to give to your Iron Man player. So, War Machine looks awesome. I am pumped to play him. Let me know if you have already played with him. If so, did you stick with leadership? Do you find another aspect that works better? And who'd you play him against and how'd you do? I think he's going to be super powerful, even though I feel like he would be a really good aggression player because he already has so many, what I see, aggression cards in his 15 cards. But maybe the leadership kind of balances that, and maybe, you know, doing justice to get a little bit of control on thought removal would help balance all the attacks he has. But anyway, let me know what you think. Hopefully we will be back soon with another review. Thanks, guys.